Hello once again guys, and welcome back to part 2 of Game of Thrones episode 1. And if you remember, in the last episode we played as Garrett and we escaped the mayhem at the Red Wedding, and yeah, we got back to our homeland and our father and sister had been killed, and then we went to find our uncle to give him an important message, and we ended up getting sent to the wall. So yeah, that was a pretty eventful episode. It did have a lot of story, so if you haven't watched that, go back and watch it guys. I don't know what happened with that video, by the way. I uploaded it and on YouTube it looks really dark, and for some reason when I clicked onto full screen mode it actually went back to how it's supposed to be, because the video actually looks perfect, so I have no idea why YouTube did that with it. But nevertheless, hopefully this one will be okay. But yes, we're going to jump right back into it guys, so here we go, episode 1 of Game of Thrones.
Ethan?
Well, I think it's a character switch guys.
Ethan!
Yep, so we are in fact playing as Ethan, Lord of House Forrester. So how cool is that?
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here. It's okay.
Chillax, bro.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall.
Yes, he did.
I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
A what?
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
Well, I don't want to be like Roderick.
I know a
because
lord
he's
has
dead,
many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
I'll stay alive, if possible.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
You have to understand, being Lord is a great responsibility. I can't just fool around.
Thank you for that, Roderick.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Oh my god, we're like the Lord and he's talking to us like that? Giving us orders? Seriously. That guy is a bit of a head case, he really is.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
Well, I've got to go, right?
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
You guys stay
I would
here,
lead.
and
I would
I'll go.
command Ethan to stay with his family.
I'd rather stay here. Tell him I'm
No, I
busy
meant...
at the
oh
moment.
my god, I meant
Perhaps
for
the
them to
Lord
stay.
could play games
Oops.
after he tends to business.
Wasn't reading those properly.
He's right. It's okay. You should
Yes,
go.
I'll go.
Fine, let's be done with it.
Everybody's so sad. I don't like this room. Anything that happens in this room seems to be bad.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you said you wished to stay. If you wish to stay Lord of this house, then show him the same defiance.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord White.
I can handle him.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Yeah, that guy's a bit too full on. Hello.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester
let's
was
be
no
nice.
friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Oh, we've got a moron on
I've
our
been
hands,
waiting
guys.
for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye, and look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and
Oh, I
salt?
want to punch this guy already.
You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You
Oh my
cunt.
god, his language is terrible, guys. I'm sorry about that.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
Lord Whitehill, please.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
A good punch in the face, I think.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear
I
that?
smell bullshit.
Attacked for no reason.
Oh crap, I
It was
missed
your
it.
man who started it. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the Lord.
I'm not backing out of this one,
house.
guys.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done
Nope,
with
haven't
him?
seen him, mate.
We haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done.
I'm just going to make it my life's
I'm not
mission to
leaving
piss this guy
until I
off
have
now.
my justice.
Because he's
Now
such
bring
a
me the
moron.
coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Oh,
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
oh my god, she's badass. Yeah, she's pretty cool.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Yep, that guy is going to die too.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Ramsay Snow is just evil, so I'm not looking forward to that, guys.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Okay, so we have finally encountered the third playable character, guys. This is Mira. So that's pretty cool. So let's look around her room, I guess. And what do we have here?
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
And she talks to herself too. So it's another crazy person, yay!
Ethan made this for me. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Oh, it's so sad and depressing, guys. But I suppose, you know, it's Game of Thrones, so it has to be that way.
Asher sent me this coin, to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Holy crap.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Yeah, I think the walking would be a lot better with the controller. Doesn't really shine on the old keyboard, but there we go. Oh look, a window.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Okay. Aha, there we go.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Okay, so I've got to, like, get in Marjorie's good books, I guess. That is, like, our mission for the day. So we'll see if we can do that.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather
Yes, I'm
upset.
fine.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
We're not telling secrets to anybody, buddy.
Please
So
hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
stop digging right now.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I really don't want to tell him anything.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Of course, milady.
That was a bit harsh, but you know, we are in King's Landing, guys, so gotta be really careful right now. Because King's Landing is not a nice place. We don't want to make too many enemies, although we might have just made one there. Holy hell, it's Marjorie. And what have they done
Lady
to her
Marjorie,
hair?
you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Okay, so we have got to get on her good side.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Oh great.
She was very pleased with herself.
What does
That's
she
all we
intend
need,
to do?
Cersei, on our case.
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands
good.
an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Yo, dude.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Oh no. I need luck now. It's like walking into your own death, guys. Oh my god, is that Tyrion stood next to her? Is it? It looks that way.
You can do this.
Yeah, it does look like him. And there is Cersei. Oh crap, we're supposed to move, okay. Well, this is growing pretty tense now, guys.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your
Holy crap,
permission,
Cersei looks like she's
allow
been
me
out
to
drinking all
introduce
night.
Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Right, okay, be careful.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Well, that was easy enough.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Oh god.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace, of course.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
She is pretty intimidating.
I see.
Old Cersei.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Oh crap.
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps.
Oops.
Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
We just annoyed Marjorie.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer.
Okay.
I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
Oh my god, she's so difficult. Ugh. We're gonna have to go for that, guys.
I must choose
for our
Marjorie,
mission.
Your Grace.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
Oops.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Okay, well I think we just survived that.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
No, we can't tell
That's
Tyrion.
very kind of you to say.
Even though it'd probably help us.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
As you should. And of course she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard.
Screw
Not
it.
her.
Can he help?
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And
damn.
it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Well, no, because we can't cross Marjorie because we
It may be
need
far
her.
too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
No,
I'm
we
sorry,
can't do it,
Lord
guys.
Tyrion. But it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
So yes, I think we've just maybe nearly survived our encounter with Cersei. Hopefully she's not too pissed at us, but you never know. She probably is.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
Not so great.
It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
You'll get us into trouble, girlfriend.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Hell no.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Wow, thank you.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
I did tell her.
Well?
I told her to stop, my lady.
Well, I did. Technically. Sort
This
of.
is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira.
Oh.
I'm just glad it's over.
Is it though? Is it really?
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you. Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly.
Cool. Right answer, I think.
Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Oh god, we're gonna actually have to ask her now then. Okay, should we do it, guys? I think we're gonna have to.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Yes, but I don't really want to.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Yes, but I don't, because I don't know who she is. Oh, fine.
Go on. Ask.
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
So please help.
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady! King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
Be quiet, you. Yes, it is dire.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
So there.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send
Sweet.
a raven to my family at once.
Cool. We sort of got what we wanted there, guys. Nice. It didn't go well with Cersei, but to be fair, I wasn't expecting it to. So all in all, we're surviving. Oh my god, we are back with Garrett once again. Here he is. We've still got the horse. Oh no. And the horse is gone. Damn it.
7 hells.
Indeed.
Let's play a little game. shall we?
It's Ramsey.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Oh, okay, so we lean.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy.
Red. Okay.
What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Oops.
Listen.
We do not want to be captured by this guy. That is like seriously the last thing we want.
Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
So they're on the way to the Foresters, guys. Not good. Well, I'm assuming that this guy has been flayed, because that's what Ramsay Bolton does. So yeah, it's not going to be pretty. Yep, he has seen better days. Poor guy.